Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing well. Today I'm here to present you the design process and the final outcome of my project. The first board I made is about the site analysis at the row in Jalan Doraisamy. In the past, it was known as the Asian Heritage Row. This board includes the physical studies, art and culture, building analysis, which will affect and influence the design later on. From the collected data, the major buildings in this area are for office work, and the traffic flow here is always so heavy, even on weekends. If you look at this 3D map, the yellow field building is the row. There are a few noticeable landmarks at the site, such as Sheraton Hotels, KSK Building, Angkor Residences, and Q City Shopping Mall. You can easily reach Jalan Doraisamy by public transport. This building with green roof in front of the shopping mall is a MRT station. Below here is some building analysis and site measurement drawings. In Project 2, I have created two boards. The first one is about my subject matter and the second is conceptual space programming. My subject matter is sport science, which is inspired by the children's playground. This neighborhood is actually highly populated, and there are schools nearby and so many entertainment facilities around it. However, I don't really see any interesting program for children in this area, so this idea came into my mind. In this board, the information is more toward the effect of sport on human physical development. Besides, I also believe that interesting spaces and exciting equipment can raise the interest of children to play sports. Finally, I will take you to the main presentation board of today. This board will show you my design in detail, how it looks, and what kind of activities people do inside. This building is given the name Play Lab. Play Lab is a space that uses different types of play to support the development of urban children. This space is not only focuses on the physical and active play, but also allows them to engage with their surrounding environment and with others in their community in a fun context. It also enables them to explore ideas and different ways to behave, testing their boundaries and growing in the process. On the right here is the facade of the new design building. Target user of PlayLab is children below 17 years old. Activities in the space are active motion, which tests the overall ability of the child through a series of sport challenges. These challenges can be played separately by the children too. There are also special design mini-games, item hunts, and sport workshops for the children to teach them the basic sport knowledge. I want to highlight the differences between PlayLab and a common playground. We have professional instructors to take care of every ongoing activity, so the children can play the sports in a creative way or follow the existing rules. PlayLab also offers outdoor games in indoor space, for instance, flying fox and wall climbing. Besides, the children can also turn their imagination into reality using the provided loose parts. PlayLab operates daily from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. and 2 hours earlier on weekends. Entrance ticket per child is 15 ringgit. The parents can also accompany their children inside without any charge. Next, I will show you the spaces available in PlayLab. Here are the floor plans and the exploded axonometric view. Starting from the ground floor, the first thing expected to be seen after the entrance is the reception counter. You can purchase your entrance ticket from the staff here. Behind it is the minigame room, which is a steel sphere cage structure and located in the center of the space. The minigame room is 2 level high and also functions as a connector to all spaces. On the left is the sky bench for relaxation and observation. On the right is the fox tower and climbing wall. Behind the wall is the staircase to the first floor. The fox tower here acts as a landing platform for the flying fox game and also as an entrance or exit to the glass tunnel. At the first floor, most of the activities happen at the end of the buildings. If the children are playing active motion, then they will come from the glass tunnel direction, then go into the laser maze, and finally to the hanging steps. On normal days, these sports can be started in any direction. Equally important, the learning room and the STEM board is helping the children in mental development, because a balance is always needed during the growth. If we look at the axonometric view, we will see one more space above the first floor, which I name as the Treasure Island, with mysterious bosses as a reward for those successfully entering the space. Bottom of the board are the short and long section cuts of the building. To understand the activities in the spaces, I will now show you the interior perspective view. Allow me to take you to the reception. We have helpful staff that can help you to know more about us, and you can also purchase the entrance ticket here. The sphere cage behind there is really huge to attract attention. For your information, the materials for the floor are stated at the side of the view. In this perspective, the floor is made of linoleum that is soft to prevent injury in case a child falls down. Next perspective, before you reach the sky bench, there is a monkey bar, and the top path is connected to the sky bench too. Next, here is the climbing wall and force tower I mentioned earlier. Climbing comes naturally to kids. It develops coordination, motor skills, and balance muscle development. Now, I will show you the special design in Play Lab, the mini game room. It is a space for the group of children to interact and play games together. The children can get into the sphere by climbing out the sphere legs or enter directly from the first floor through the steps and bridge. Body material of the sphere is steel, so it can deal with the great weight on it. And here are the other materials that can be found on the sphere. Alright, at the back, at the locker corridor, you can find the office and toilet. The toilet is painted in blue color to calm down the emotion after doing sports. Going to the first floor, at the intelligence zone, the learning room is the space for the children to learn basic theory and get different sports facts from reading. At the STEAM wall, the transparent blocks provide amazing visual effect. Children will enjoy using them to make their own designs or pattern. Plugging and unplugging the blocks onto the STEAM wall is also a good find to the motor skills training. Behind there are the hanging steps, and the platform here can enter the laser maze. Going up to the treasure island, the windows create a colorful prismatic effect in the space. What excites the children the most is looking at the world in a different color. And as an additional reward, they can use the key they found to unlock the mysterious bosses. I have created a walkthrough video providing additional context beyond what photos can showcase. Enjoy! Before I end this, if there are any questions about my presentation, I'd be happy to answer them.